Let us start on. Warm welcome to our masters, brother Joe, Hualien Dharma team, and brothers and sisters around the globe to Saturday Hualien Dharma Talk. A very good morning. Let us start the session for today. Today, I would like to share a short accepted master's speech. Do not dismiss the little things or underestimate the young. Everyone can hear the clinking of coins. More than 50 years ago, it was also like this clinking sound from the 50-cent coins. Bit by bit, the Su Ching people come together, like a small ant whose goal is to climb Mount Sumeru. Mount Sumeru is formed from the overlapping of single grains of sand and handfuls of soil. We should not dismiss the little things or underestimate the young. Su Ching's 4 missions and 8 footprints have spread worldwide. It is the accumulation of every little bit of love from Su Ching people.感恩 for Master's teaching. Now let us send our sincere prayers into the 10 directions. May the Sahara land be free from disaster and peace prevails in the world. Let us sing the prayer song with sincere piousness.
In my heart, I feel deep gratefulness. All my heart is filled with sincere prayer. From all corners of the world, let us join our hearts and pray for a world of harmony and peace. In my heart, I feel deep gratefulness. May all the Buddhas hear my prayer. All united with one heart, let us end our hate with love. May there be no suffering hereafter.
May all minds be purified. May there be peace in the community. May there be no disaster in this world. Now let us pray for universal love and blessings. With loving respect, gratitude, and confidence, let us wish every person in our lives a healthy body, an enlightened mind, and a total fulfillment in universal love. Now let us expand this consciousness to include every person in the world, every being in the universe. Let our unified love make this wonderful world even better. Let us all immerse ourselves in the joyful embrace of universal love. Before we hear the wonderful sharing, let us invite our masters to lead us in paying homage to the triple gems. Let us pay our respect for these teachings and explanations to the Buddha and Master Cheng Yen by making 3 sincere bows. Please rise, palms together. First bow. Second bow. Third bow. And a bow to our beloved Abode Masters who could join us today. Okay, today we have 3 sharers. First is Sister Eunice, all the way from Mozambique, on the part 2 sharing, and followed by Brother Bao Ru, sharing on the October Joy, and Sister Yuen on Happy Learning Class. Okay, now let us invite Sister Su Ching for weekly summary. Sister Su Ching, over to you.
Sister Lily. This is short. Wait now. Okay, so last week we had 2 brothers from Mozambique. In Mozambique, the cyclone struck, left homes destroyed, and society amok. Titi came with many steady hands to teach and guide and rebuild the land. With English lessons and love to share, the volunteers brought hope and care. The students learned to read and write in classes twice, both day and night. Not just books, but life skills too. A future brighter means a world anew. Computer skills and values are taught. A world of kindness is possible when hearts are sought. For the extra classes, parents doubted at the start, but soon they saw the growing heart. With hot meals shared and patience strong, the children thrive knowing they belong. From broken homes to classrooms new, a bridge was built strong and true. The children's grades soared high, their spirits too. They found a path, a chance to pursue. In Titi's care, the children grew, with dreams revived and skies of blue. They learned to lead, to share, to give, to find new empowering ways to live. Then we had Brother Joe and myself on our education footprints in Lumbini. So for Brother Joe, a balanced team moves with trust, energy, and one aim. Unity flows when hearts are aligned, weaving a strong frame. Sister Stephanie, the glue that held our threads so tight, each contribution shining a mosaic of shared light. Focus and support turned effort into joyful play. Energy sparked like sunbeams to brighten each day. Motivation rose, lifting spirits to greater heights. The team found purpose through their collective might. Through Nepali eyes, Brother Joe saw a world so vast, not bound by comforts or shadows of his past. Their lives, though simple, had a beauty all their own, resilience and joy in struggles they'd known. We label their plight as suffering from afar. Yes, suffering is shaped by the desires we spar. Comfort feeds a cycle we fail to escape. Chasing more means trapped in a relentless rat race. And then for me, in Nepal, I walked familiar trails once more. 12 years passed, yet unchanged in its core. Initially, judgment clouded my view of this place, but Titi's work turned the opinions into love in every given space. When we don the Titi blue, we are seen from afar. We walk as ambassadors, each a guiding star. Mountains soaring, heritage held tight. In Nepal's stillness, we saw newfound light. I let judgments fall, in silence I see. Through love in action, beauty comes to be. It's not the liking or wishing for new, but in hearts joined, kindness shining through. Recently in Hualien, trees held firm by roots entwined, standing together, resilient by design. So in Titi, we lift and hold, side by side with courage bold. Beyond comfort, I grow with each stride. Guided by love, by peace resides. In all we do, let the heart lead. Then beauty blooms from every seed. Okay, Kanan for listening. Now, let me hand over to Brother Chin to introduce our next speaker. Over to you, Brother Chin.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. So welcome again to another Saturday session. We have today with us 3 sessions. We begin with Sister Eunice Angelina. I'm not sure whether she's logged in yet, all the way from Mozambique. Is Sister Eunice in?
Oh,
Okay.
okay, brother, I'll check with her again. Okay.
She's not in yet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. While she's not in, we actually have 3 sessions. Just to give a quick summary. She's going to talk about the impact of Su Ching actions in Mozambique. This is part 2. And then it's followed by Father Bao Ru, whom you are all very familiar with. And she's going to share with us on October joy. And the last session, but not least, because Sister Yuen is going to share with us about Happy Learning Class. Now, so I'm waiting for her. So what we can do is, if I think Sister Su Ching, is she here yet? Or Sister Su Ching has left? Okay,
Sister, brother. Hey, Brother
Yes.
Chin, I'm in.
Yes.
Okay, let me try and check with Sister Denise. If the Mozambique team is in.
Fun? Okay. No, none of the sharers are in yet.
I'm in. Yuen is in.
So Yan is here. Oh, okay, great. So Yan, are you able to start? I know that you're scheduled for 7:50. Are
Yes,
you
I
okay?
can.
Okay, good idea. Yeah, switch first. Brother Chin. Sister Yan.
Great. So we're going to share with us Happy Learning Class. You got your slides, right?
I passed to Sister Su Ching. You want me to share from my side, yeah?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Get it out. Because I thought you all are having it. Just a minute. Let's see. But you have to co-host me, am I?
Your slides are with you or with
I
Sister?
sent to Sister Su Ching already, so I thought she.
Oh, sorry, misunderstanding. I thought Sister Yan. Sister Yan, you can share from your side, easier for you to continue.
Okay, you make me co-host then.
Yeah, you
it's okay.
can.
Yours, you can. No need hold, so can share. Can share
Under
one.
course, if I put it up, can you see?
Can one
You
here
can
allow
see?
everyone to share the screen? Sister.
Yeah, where is it? Oh, I didn't expect this too.
You got that? Sister Yan?
Yeah, I'm trying to see whether I can get like hold on. Can you see?
Yes, you got that. Great.
You got that? Let me put it into the big screen first. Okay. Is that okay? Right. Okay. Good morning, everyone. I'm Yuen. Now, I was being asked to talk about this Happy Learning class. It actually is a very small project held in Jinjiang Recycling Station. Now, I would like to say I'm very honored to be able to ask to speak about this little project. So we start off with the humble beginning. It was in 2022 when I was being approached a number of times by Brother Yixing, talking about what happened in recycling station, in Jinjiang Recycling Station. As you can see, Jinjiang Recycling Station, I'm sure you have been there.
it is really big. And because of that size, our resources are never ending coming every day. Okay, though officially we said it's been like on for it's only for Tuesday and Sunday, but we realize that people are coming in every day, simply because we have volunteers, we have old people who will go there either sent by their children or they go there by themselves or whatever reasons they are there. So what happened was during the MCO, many of our volunteers could not carry out activities there or rather have duties. We used to have duty rosters, but because of MCO, that really broke down, which means there's no more duty roster after MCO. So during that period, we realized that people are still sending in things somehow or rather. So eventually when MCO opened up, we found that we have these old people going in pretty frequently in the morning. So as you know, old people, they have their own habitual tendencies, and because duty roster was not there anymore, we didn't have continuous volunteers who are there to so-called take charge. So eventually it turned out to be, there were a lot of cases where we knew that they were gossiping, even eventually they were fighting. Okay, so when this brother Ising told me, I was reluctant because Jinjiang station is huge and unfortunately to say it's a bit unfriendly. Probably because I just too tensioned up, too stressed up, because it's never ending resources and you can never finish sorting them out. Yeah. So when Brother Ising finally asked me and said, hey, Sister Yuen, they are fighting. So I said, okay, I'll come in. You let me know what you want me to do. So that's why when she asked me, this is Brother Ising on the right-hand side. Yeah. So the thing is, I don't know anybody there. I mean, in terms of those, you see the old volunteers sitting now, I don't know any of them. I'm actually from a different Shirley. So I told him that if I go there, the first thing I would do is I would want to win their heart over to come and listen to me. So he said, you try lah, huh? So that's what I did. So that was the first day. You see on the left, I actually brought in pumpkin wines because I wanted them to, because they are all mothers, grandmas, grandpas. I'm sure they know about that plant. And so I brought in plants actually. And in that session, I was trying to show them practicing Dharma in our daily lives because people they do cooking or whatsoever, or when they were young. They're older now, most of them, they don't cook and they come and do recycling and they have lunch. Okay. So what I did was I let them do the peeling off because these pumpkin wines are with spikes, you know. So I told them to see what we can do, what we want to, you know, most of us in Chinese, yeah, actually, most of us, we don't eat these leaves. We eat the sweet potato leaves. And it's the same thing that we do. We peel the wines out, we peel off the outside skin. So I told them, see, you all do recycling here. You throw a lot of things out, right? There are a lot of rubbish and all that. Same thing here. These leaves are usually eaten by Malays or Indians, and they have to do this, they pull. Then I let them pull already. Then I said, what do you think? If you don't pull, it's fine. It's pricking you with your fingers. But if you pull it, you can cook it and you can eat it. It's just like recycling. You pick up what is good, what still can be used. Yeah. So this is how I introduce to them, making use of their feel, making use of, let's say on the right-hand side, the smell. I give them curry leaves. I give them thorn leaves. I give them all different kind of things. I bring them banana shoots, you know, the center of the banana, and ask them, do you know what this one? So basically, I'm using plants, of course, inspired by Master Yuen, to trying to put things in practice, and the episode on plants, how big plants, small plants, big trees affect us, and how we should learn from them. So from the people that are not willing to come to listen to me, of course, as I said, I wanted to win them over to trust me, to believe that I'm coming in to have fun with them. because they don't seems to be happy, and they are moody, and they are very hot-tempered, many of them. So I managed to get their attention by maybe a little bit of bribery in that sense. I give them gifts, I give them things that I make from home. And 3 months after that, from people who need so much of Chang, you know, you got to invite and get other volunteers there that I know, like the brother Isi, to go and pester people to come in to listen. To 3 months later, we had a first breakthrough. Why? Because I managed to coach them to come and learn 一家人 and other songs and perform for our visitors in the to the recycling station. So that was something that I thought, hey, I must know what they want. And I realized they actually like to sing. Yeah. So, and because I know that they like to sing, and I wanted to use the songs to, any songs to me, to how to bring in Dharma, to let them know that all our afflictions, our trouble, our unhappiness comes from ourselves. So I used the rope. This is the one that I share with Master Chen, this picture, where I tie them all up, or let people tie them, or I said, you want to tie yourself, you can. And eventually I asked them to break from tying up themselves. So let me feel that, and eventually told them that Master Chen said, all these things, or Buddha says, the teaching is, we are all troubled, or in any affliction in what we are today, is all because starting point is ourselves. We either let other people tie us up through whatever way, their speech, their action, or whatever, we got trouble. So let them feel that there is a way out, trying to bring in the Four Noble Truths to them. We're trying to fight, using practical ways, using simple things in their daily life to let them experience, no? Yeah. And also we have craft, where we actually have, at that time, we were having every Friday. So every Friday I would have to start thinking what to do to make them happy, and how to bring certain little Dharma to them. So I found that it's really taxing to do that every Friday alone. And so then I need to go overseas to visit my grandchildren. So that's why I started to think of, 传承, I need help. I need people to come and help me to think what else I can do. So I got in another sister, Sister Yali, that's my neighbor, whom I knew she is very, very good in craft and art. So I got her in, and then she starts to, get things done like that. These are actually the examples that I put here are just one of the many, many that we did before. So I chose this one because I find that this is the one that they enjoy a lot, because I let them do, we got all the things from the recycling station to let them do a spinning top. So they will have fun drawing, making all these things themselves. Some of them, they don't know how to draw. Some of them can draw very nicely. But the point is, we wanted them to know you need to spin it to see the difference. It's just like your life. You need to do something. Then only you can see the difference. Okay, so that's how we had fun doing all this craft work and all that. And they are very happy, and they're very happy sharing. They begin to open up and share. And we found that many of them, being old people, maybe they can't sleep or they're troubled and all that, they are very tired. And one day, finally, one of them told me, I'm very tired, I'm sleepy, sister. They begin to confide in me. They begin to tell me the problems. When I arrived, someone actually in one instance caught my hands and cried and cried and cried. And one eventually, also another instance, told me, I'm very tired, I can't sleep at night. So that's where I started to realize, I need to let them do exercise, So that's why I introduced like exercise for your eyes, and as arms doing exercise. So we begin to introduce exercise to them and tell them that when you're doing your recycling, it's good to get up and do some action, do some exercise. When you are very tired, your eyes tired, do this one. So we started to introduce exercises as well. And of course, this is Mother Day, any of the festive seasons, actually, we try to follow. And like for this is Mother's Day, we make cards, we make them to do cards all together. Yeah. So the basic one will be done by Sister Yali, like all the left side. It was actually props where we even have a little sketch, you know, and to introduce to them. And of course, every session we have a Jing's aphorism for them too. And on that day, we actually talking about angry is getting mad temporarily because most of them are moms, fathers, and I don't know. I actually have this little ones here. Maybe can have a look. And one of those sketches that we did, and it was done in 2023, when we're still outside the recycling station. So this is before where we were trying to tell them what they're going to have a look at what we were doing much earlier. So they're going to, all the houses are going to be removed by a developer. And there was one old lady who refused to move for her own reasons. So it was actually a real story in China. Yeah. Can hear or not?
There's no sound, sister.
No sound.
Because when you share, look like the time, there is a feature at the bottom to share the sound as well before you share the slide.
Okay, let me try again.
Yeah. You may have to get out and...
Yeah, okay, I'll try again. Share. Is there audio, video? Audio is on now.
Yeah, I think, let's check. Your video is on, right?
Yeah, video is on.
Okay, you play it again and see.
Yeah, okay.
There's no sound still.
No sound. How do I make the sound? My sound is here, but I can't share the sound there. Options for me to have sound.
Yeah, that should be at the bottom. Let me check.
At my end, that sound though.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
No sound? Okay, never mind. I think maybe we just so we will just have a look at the pictures then. So have a look at what we were doing. So we got them to participate actually. We got all of them to be part of the sketch. So he said, no more light to you. If you don't move, you're going to cut off the electricity. And then another one comes that it says, your water will be cut if you don't shift. There is no water for you. So they were trying to get Papa, the old lady, to shift out. He says, it's going to stop water, stop electricity, and then you'll be in darkness. So you need a candle if you want to proceed in your life there. So she rejects everything, and finally somebody come with a bell. This is your phone will be disconnected. And this is a card. So they were all laughing because she refused. So they really have fun playing, listening, and participating. So something like that. And they're trying to bring out how this old lady become mad. When she was so angry, they forced her to shift, they cut her electricity, they cut her telephone line, and And they even have no water for her. So she wanted to go and complain. So on the right is Brother Yi Xing. He is in charge of the electrical in the telecom. They said, that's not my area, not water. I'm just electrical part. Water is also not under me, you see. And she put everything to him. And he said, last one is this. They even cut that. So I'll fast forward. So finally they say, oh, we're getting organizations like Su Ching to help you. Don't worry, things like that. So, but the old lady still refused to listen. So the two represent Su Ching Foundation. They say we'll put into Facebook, get more people to help you. But she refused to listen. And she was getting mad and so yeah. So at the end, they asked the old lady, what happened? Why is it that you refuse to shift? So finally she said, if I shift, my children hasn't been home. They will not be able to find me if I shift away. So everybody understood then why she got mad and she refused to do. So eventually, I was the one who represent the old lady. Yeah. So eventually, we finished. I was too involved as well emotionally. So we got, everyone was very happy about it. Yeah. So let me solve this one. Okay, so that was, can you hear me still? Right. Oh, so sorry. I'm stuck with something. Okay. Can you hear me and see? Excuse me. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yes,
So that was
thank you.
part. This is something to share that we actually have sketches like that. We have many, many more. And of course, we have, apart from all those, we have Father's Day. We make Father's Day cards. We let them participate in all this. And then we give them medals to tell them they're the best. We have food. We have exercise for the brain. We got teachers to come in to check and teach them. And then we have, you see, this is the Miss Chia. She's such a good speaker. And of course, we also bring in doctors like Dr. Lau to talk about how to, and this is talking about how not to old weak, or how to be put in more proteins as a vegetarian. So we have things like that. Mooncake Festival is here. We have mooncake making. We talk about tea leaves. We let them do. And then even during the 7th month, we even talk about Earth Treasury Sutra to them. A very simple introductions. And people think that a lot of them, outsiders, they think we don't have chanting. They think we don't talk about all this thing. So we're just showing them the relationship between Master Cheng Yen and Earth Treasury Sutra in the 7th month. And when New Year coming, we will do a lot of craft on, it was done during the rabbit year. We even have calligraphy, we even have things like that. So what's my time like? Almost time, okay, 5 minutes. So even for sutra, you remember we have a lot of these routine. So there was a time we need to learn about SIM. So I asked them who is going into the sign language presentation and all that. So I said, oh, I go in. I said, do you know what you're doing? So I started this with them. I said, this sutra is so difficult to get. And even Master also still said, the fingers are still pain. Why? Because he, at that moment of time, starts to tell them the stories about how master actually had to use a metal pen to write every word of the SIM. And I let them try. I put metal, and put a knife, and I put a wax paper, and let them try. And they really like it. You know what I mean? And they can experience how difficult it is to get it printed out. It's not easy at all to get it. Whatever that they carved there to print out, it's really difficult. I did it watercolor with them now. So things like that. And of course, this is talking about, this one of them is, let them not only do the craft and let them play with it. You know, let them do frog and start jumping and have competitions. Yeah, and they really like it because old people, they have never done all this for such a long, long time. And we tell them, whatever you make is to make changes. You're happy because you make the frog and make yourself happy, you know? And the frog, which frog that can jump faster, further, it all depends on how you do it. And said we told them you become magician. You can change, you can make magic with paper, recycle paper, right? We also do ants, yeah, and we start to tell them about what master talks about ants and what you can do and why we need to become ants, things like that. So we have different sessions with different people to learn how to do this ant. And of course, this is the one that I want to share most, in the sense that this is a card which I said I presented to master when I went to Hualien, talking about remember memorograms, a memory game. Simply because many of them say, "Ayo, you don't tell me so many things, I cannot remember." Okay. I said, okay, let's have fun. Let's have a game. So Sister Yali actually made a special big cards that actually have all these things that represents what we want people to know, right? And so you want them to know about ants, you want them to know about the fireflies, you want them to know about vegetarianism and all that. So they are all being used here. And this is the one where Master Chen, you can see, she was taking her present. This is a whole card bag. Yeah, see that? So Master is looking at it. So this is what I showed Master. I actually trying to allow people to hear, you all to hear, but you definitely you can't hear a small portion of what Master's response was during that sharing session. But unfortunately, Master Channy was so weak then, the voice was so low, even the recording from the YouTube is really hard to hear. But I'm very happy to share that she approved and she prays and she agrees and support these little activities that we are doing. Okay. So if you all have the time, or maybe you can go back there and see whether you can hear what exactly she said. Yeah. So of course, move on from March this year. Actually, I realized that even with Yali and me and Brother Ising, we could not continue every week because we are getting out of ideas. So what happened was in March this year, in Jinjiang we have three Shelley. So we suggested that we get 3 Shelley, each Shelley to take care of 1 week. And the last Shelley, we got medical team coming. So the first week is taken care of by the Jinjiang South, and where we told them, please emphasize and bring out vegetarianism and bring out Dharma through whatever that you do. So, and then for second Friday, there's Jalan Ipoh group, my group, where I have Sister Yali and all that. And eventually we got in more people to do more crafts and all that. So it's second Friday will be for craft, games, sign language, Buddha bathing, and so on. And for the third Friday, we got Dharma, which means we emphasize the third Friday where we bring in more Dharma group. And we got Sister Yishen, this brother here, and we shared with them a little bit more Dharma on that week. Yeah. And the fourth Friday is the medical team where we got in Sister So In. I'm sure you know her, right? The one who just got back from Cambodia. So the team will be here like this coming Friday. They'll come in again with the physiotherapists as well. So you see the group there, it's pretty a lot of people, right? So you'll find that who are those behind the scene? These are our body team members, where on the right topmost are our medical team. Yeah. And then the center one is the I would say the first big brother who started all this. And then on the left-hand side, we have representatives from Xinjiang North on my left, Xinjiang South on my right. Okay, so these three Shelley will be me, Jalan Ipoh, different Shelley, and medic team top right. And bottom right, you'll find that these three, you see the uniform, they're actually GNC. And they are the strong member that I really depend on now, because they already said they are willing to take over my place. And they are now into patient already. And on the left-hand side, you find that I had no choice, as Brother Bono is there doing AV for me. And this is Sister Siu, on the left bottom is Brother Ising's wife. You see, it's a lot of time we all, husband and wife team, had to come in to make this little project happen. So yeah, that's our team. Of course, we have other team members like our speakers and other people that's involved. You can see this sister here sitting down with the apples. I'm sure you know her. So she also helping us to share experiences and all that. So I think I'm running out of time. Yeah. So just roughly go through, these are the sessions held from March, and yeah. Number of attendees is about this. So we have about in the beginning, and what about the results? I'm sure this one always will know. We are now beginning to have, we are more systematic, not like before, and we are more on to the Jalan Ipoh Gong Xiu Chu, not outside anymore, not in the old place anymore. And from less than 10 people, we are now about 25 to 30 of us average. For medical group will be more. So, and then we see a change in this one. From the beginning, she refused to come in. You see, she's smiling. And from few of us, you're getting more and more each time. Okay, so Ka'an for listening. Pass back to you, Ka'an.
Ka'an sister, fascinating analogy that you have given on how you do your happy learning, including uprooting the habitual tendencies, overcoming afflictions, and even teaching the SIM.
Oh, we're just trying to put what Master has asked us to do. Just trying very hard. We have still got a lot of room for improvement. Any of you who are willing to come and help me, almost will come. Every week we'll have us start thinking what to do.
So have you shared your methods with the other community centers?
Again, I missed that. Sorry.
Right. I think it would be great if you spread it around, the joy that you kept in the happy learning.
Yeah, the first thing we wanted them to do is to make these people very happy and to come to recycling station. It's not just help us to do sorting, or it's not just sent by children to come here, not willing to come kind of thing. We want them to be happy. That's why it's called Happy Learning Class.
Excellent. Goodness so much, sister.
Thank you for listening.
All right. Next, we will now go back to the original plan for the first session. Sister Eunice Angelina from Mozambique. She's with us now, and she's going to share with us the impact of Su Ching actions in Mozambique. This is the impact of nutrition in childhood, and this is the part 2 of her sharing. Sister Eunice, the platform is all yours. Yeah. Okay.
Good morning. Morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I will ask Nanayu, can you share the
slides?
The slide for me, please. While Nanayu is sharing the slides, I want to say good morning to all. and say that it's a pleasure to be here for this presentation about the impact of malnutrition in Mozambique in our communities. Yeah. Nanayo, can you share?
I haven't seen your slides yet.
Yes, he's, I think that he's sharing. I was saying that we are very happy to be here to share with all about malnutrition in Mozambique in our communities. We are doing this activity which is being very important for our children in our communities. And sister, we call her Mama Denise, is Thai. She's giving us a lot of, she's helping us a lot, of course, with the teachings of our Master Schengen. So we trying to do this and trying to help our children, because in Mozambique we have a serious problem of malnutrition in almost all the country. But actually we are attending in Sofala, Nyamatanda. Sofala is the province where we had the second Idai. And because of this, a lot of children before this province already had the problems of malnutrition. But with the second Idai, the situation became worse because as it was reported, many children lost their parents, their houses, and the situation in this province became one of the province with a very bad situation in health, in the alimentation, and a lot of a bad situation. But now we are doing with the She, as you know, helping the children's making the house construction, and so she is starting to I mean, how can I say, Sofala is starting to change. Of course, not only because of malnutrition, but in this case, we are talking of this. And in Maputo is in the south of the country. Sofala is in the center. Maputo is the south of Mozambique. And also we have a lot of cases of malnutrition. And this project, how we do first we our nutritions, we make a plan. We go to the neighborhoods. Thank you, Nanayo. We go to the neighborhoods to first to talk with the leaders, and then the leaders guide us to the we call it's hospital, but the big hospital, I can say, we used to say Centro de Saúde. Nana, can you help me out to explain Centro de Saúde? Maybe is
The health center.
Yeah, health center from in all the communities. We have a big hospitals in each province, each city, but locally we have these health centers. So in our first program is to have a meeting first with the communities, with the leader communities, and they guide us to the health centers, where we have a meeting with the nutritionists and the doctors of this area, and they give us the list of the children that facing this problem of malnutrition. So we did it in Sofala as well as in Maputo. So they share with us. Again, we back to the communities to meet the children's, the community leaders, because all the children that are making this treatment of malnutrition, they are coming from these communities. Then we back to make the avaliação, não é isso, avaliation, né? Yeah. So as you can see here in the pictures, it's important to say that we have to walk a lot of kilometers to have the children's, and we have to wait 2 or 3 days to have all the children's, because the community have to call them. Normally they go to the health center once a month. So to find all of them, the leaders and the leaders of the communities and the leaders of the doctors of the health center must wait for the date they will come to make the treatment. So we have this work to walk community by community, announcing that in the day X, we will need them to make this evaluation. So as we can see in the pictures, we are with the leaders explaining to the parents that we are the She Foundation, and we are coming to have we are introducing the nutritional rehabilitation in this community, and then we explain to them all the procedures. The way, as you can say, we have a lot of children here, and the way in the communities, we use this methodology to make the weight, and also the perímetro branquial. Pode ajudar depois, Nanai. I think that is a branchial perimeter in the hands. So we can have their weight, their age, and all is anthropometric data collection generally. So we have all the information about each children, and we see in which category the children will be. We have severe, moderate, and normal. Severe is the children that is a really bad. For example, in our statistic here, we have generally severe, we have found or approved Um, 91 is 9001. I hope,
91.
sorry, 91, sorry with my English. Then we have moderate is 99 and the vulnerable. You will see that the vulnerable we have the number is higher than others. Why? Because in vulnerable we have the children that, as I say in the beginning, a lot of females have their malnutrition cases is not from the beginning when they was born, but because of the situation of hunger in our country. So most of them, the mothers, when they are pregnant, they don't have the conditions to have a very good alimentation. So the children, when they born, they don't have the normal, that what it was supposed to have a normal food. Most of them, they don't have, the mothers não amamentam. Como é que eu posso dizer amamentar? I think
They have no breast milk.
yes,
because, they have no enough food. They don't have enough food to eat, so they can't produce the breast milk.
yeah, yes, this. So during our evaluation, we have a lot of these cases, and I think that I explained in the beginning that our period of this malnutrition we make in 6 months. Because the recommendation of the nutritionist in our country is that we cannot take long. We have to make in 6 months and see how the children's is the children's reaction. Some of them we have to continue in next 6 months, but others others normally in this case of the vulnerable children, most of them get better in this during this 6 months, because as I said, the situation is not because they were born with the malnutrition, but because of this situation of the hunger and not conditions in the beginning to have their mother's first milk. I think it's this, Nana, you helped me, I forgot the name, amamentação in English. That's why we have the vulnerable, the number is higher than others. So in severe and moderate is 100% children that was born with the malnutrition situation. So, pode passar, Nanai. Is a breast milk. Yes, it's a breast milk. I remember now. Thank you. And our project is and also with the recommendation with our nutritionist in Mozambique is made for children aged from 6 months to 40 years. And we have a situation with the children's with more aged than 40 years, but when we shared this situation with Master Schengen and all the team of Master Schengen, they suggested us to not normally it was supposed from 6 months to 8 years. But when we explained the Mozambican situation, Massa Schengen authorized us to go a little bit more. So we put 40 years, and that's why it's possible to take care of a lot of children. So here we have a table of our selection criteria. As we can see about our malnourished children, the situation, the PB, from to severe, from 6 to 59 months, from 5 to 10 years, and from 11 to 40 years. This selection was suggested us from Master Schengen's medicine team. So is the way we are following. Also agreed with our health communities. And in Sofala, Sofala is a province. We are doing the activity in Nyamatanda. In Nyamatanda, we have working in these health centers, and each health center we has a local nutritionist. Is the doctor of this area, but also we have a volunteer that work with that is the how can I say, focal point with the foundation. So we saw in the beginning our volunteers, they have a training with our nutritionists, because in Sofala as well as in Maputo, also we have our nutritionists that they were, como é que eu diria, Nanaio, que são nutricionistas formados e depois
They are
juntam-se
trained
a
nutritionists.
And but they joined. So she has volunteers, and they are helping us. So we have in Nyamatanda, we have this group in Mafambis, the Nyamatanda and Guaraguara is the names of the locals. We are doing the nutrition project. In fact, it's almost all Nyamatanda, and we have I have 145 children totally. In Maputo, also, we have, it's the same as Nyamatanda. We have 165 children. So, and in summary, we can see our table of the situation: severe, moderate, and normal for Sofala, as well for Maputo. And I will ask Nanayo to run to the stories. I would like quickly to share one story of Maputo and one story of Nyamatanda. In Nyamatanda, Sofala, we have different cases. Here I will share quickly the story of Alves José. Alves José is children that lives with the grandmother. Pode passar, Nanaio. This family is composed by two others. When we met him, pode passar também aqui. When we met him, he was Peço para este a seguir, depois voltas para aqui. Só quero ver aquela tabela de recuperação. Exato. Here we can see the situation of José. When we met him, he has 6 kg. Then it was in March. In August, he had already 9 kg. For us, this is very important. Is how you can see our little José when we met him, very thin, very malnutrition. But here we see actually he grew. He's a beautiful boy. And pode recuar, quero ir para Machama. And we help with 4 kg of we call the baby food, 2 kg of bean, 2 kg of peanuts, and 20 kg of rice. But when we started to help, the mother, the grandmother also would go to the field, because before she was not any conditions to do anything, but we helped them, and we can see here in the image she started to go to the field also to have more food to their house. We consider this separation situation. Pode ir para Maputo, Nanai. The same as to Maputo. In Maputo, we have, pode começar com weight evolution in Maputo também. In Maputo, we have an example of Wilson. Wilson, yes. And when we met Wilson, pode ir para aquela tabela, continua. Yeah. When we met Wilson, he was 4 kg in April, and last September we could we can see that he increased 5 kgs. And pode recuar, Nanaio. And this also is a separations case for us. We shared with Master Schengen, and she's encouraging us to continue in taking care of our children in this situation. Podes passar? Vamos para as metodologias. And of course, when we go to here we can see some cases. We will not explain, only see the difference. Here we have Rihanna also. Rihanna is a special case. Podes parar aqui na história da Rihanna. Rihanna is a special case because she, when she started with us, she even couldn't walk. We thought that this was how can I say? Okay, we thought that she was born with in this situation that she couldn't walk, but later we understood that it was really a malnutrition problem. They was living in a very bad situation. Her malnutrition situation was really severe. And when we start with her, pode passar, when we started with Rihanna, we see her actually, she's a very beautiful girl. And now she's, we didn't put here, I was writing, 13 is, 13 now, she increased it, 14, how to say, 14, yes, 14. So I'm running because I see the time. It was just to share these stories. And pode ir para... Yeah, pode passar, só quero... Here we have pictures. Pode voltar, yeah. Here we have pictures. It's important to us to let you know that Sister Tylee, many times she go with us. Recently, we received the Madagascar volunteers. As you know, Madagascar will start the Shi, and when they went to visit us in Mozambique, we share with them a lot of sushi missions in Mozambique, as Master Schengen recommended us. And one of these sharings was about malnutrition. They visited us, they went to the community with us, and Sister Tylee explained all the procedures to them, pode passar. And also, Sister Tylee, she managed to be in all our distribution. Here is, as you can see, she is carrying our Wilson. I explained before, and she's always there with us to teach, to guide, to help. Pode continuar. And pode continuar, pode passar. And as you can see in all our distributions, before we make the procedures, technical procedures, and the next step is the aphorism. We share with the aphorism with the children and with the parents. And this is very good because we see that they are learning a lot with this aphorism. And Master Schengen, when we share the stories, Master Schengen is very happy that we continue to sharing the aphorism with our children, our communities, our parents. Pode continuar. And actually, even the nutritionists from the hospital, the communities, they also have a lot of testimonies about our project, and also the aphorism sharings. As we can see here, we have a nutritionist sharing with us, pode passar. We have the community leaders, we have the hospital doctors. Here we have the local leaders. And also, to close my presentation, of course, we have the food, the malnutrition food, baby food, but we also teach our communities to do in their homes the food, how to increase more. We have here, for example, the sweet potatoes in all our distributions. First, we make one demonstration. We choose by month. Here, for example, this last month we did with the sweet potatoes, and we did it in a different way with peanuts, with eggs, and this is increasing much more to our children. I would like to say thank you for all to here also we can see another kinds of our nutritional local as we explaining to the communities to do it at home. Thank you so much for the time. Thank you, Nanayo, for helping us.
Welcome,
And
Sister Eunice, for fascinating sharing. I see that in your program, you have, maybe you can get off from the slides first.
yes,
On the slide mode. I can see that your program has evaluated 815 children,
yes.
aged within 6 months to 14 years. Great work. Now, I'm just wondering, these very harsh conditions that they are in, what would be the long-term solution going forward? I mean, you can do as much as you can, but the longer-term solution, what would you do?
Ok. Nanaio, aqui a questão é a continuidade, né?
Exato, tipo, coisas que pode-se fazer a longo termo. Aí podes falar da questão de ensinar os locais a saber, a usarem material local para produzirem coisas nutritivas para os filhos. Isso
Ok.
pode ajudar a longo tempo.
Okay. Thank you, Brother Shin. Our long-term proposal is, in fact, we are motivating the communities to doing the farm, and we are helping them with seeds. Already, we gave them seeds of local products, and we couldn't share here, but later we will share. You have or will have this. We give them seeds in all these areas. The parents are planting vegetables as well as sweet potatoes, and by themselves. And also we continue our nutritionists teach the communities how to use it, how to cook, how to prepare. But the first step is helping them with seeds. So first time seeds, then they continue by themselves.
That's excellent. So you help them to plant their own food.
Sorry, Nanay, não percebi.
You help them to plant their own food.
Yes.
Excellent. And I just Googled, and I noticed that the average lifespan in Mozambique is slightly below 60. And hopefully with all the program that you undertake would really uplift the poor in there.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks so much, Sister Eunice. For me, it's an eye-opening introduction of what is happening in Mozambique. I haven't been there, and maybe one day I hope that I get a chance.
It will be a pleasure to come to join us.
So, right. So if Sister Eunice, you can get off the slides, and then we'll all of our video to take a picture.
Okay. Pode tirar.
Stop share. I think it's somewhere top or the bottom. Yeah, great. Okay. Excellent. So you can turn on your video, and we can take a photo here. Can everybody turn on your video? Right. Sister Yuen Lan, Okay, so if everybody, the rest, if you can turn on the video, and who's gonna take the photo?
Sister Effie,感恩 Sister Effie for helping.
Excellent. Okay, great. So last but not least, we're gonna have brother Bao Ru, whom all of us are very familiar with. She's been a regular sharer on this platform. Is going to share with us October Joy. And so, brother, the platform is all yours.
Okay. Let me see. Oh, screen one. Okay. Sure. Oh. Okay. Sorry. Let me doing the sharing. Okay. Okay. Let me adjust that. Choice. Okay. Okay. So is anyone seeing my?
Yeah, we see your slides.
You see the slide?
Yeah.
Which one? The slide.
We
The full
see,
slide, right?
we see, yeah, we see interposed a slide on top of the bigger slide. The October Joy, we see that, and then the background is your landscape.
Okay, that should be a full one, right? Okay. 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 Oh, that's my.
I think that's a computer screen, I think. I think it's a computer screen we're seeing right now.
Oh, computer screen. Oh. Why is this case? Let me see.
Yeah, that's a slide. I think you put it. Maybe you want to put it on a slide mode to see whether you can cut up the screen.
Okay, that should be easier one.
You go down. There's a slide mode button there, right at the bottom. No, it's a computer screen now. Yeah. Okay, click that.
I already share.
No, it doesn't come on.
Kind of strange. Let me stop it. Sorry about that. Getting me confused about this Zoom new software. Let me pick
your slide is on cloud, is it?
No, it should be in my. So okay, this number 2. Okay, let me do it. Screen number 2. Okay, share. Okay, let me pull the. It's better this way.
Yeah, it's still on your computer screen right now. Yep. Okay, you can blow that up. Yeah, that should work. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Except that you are on this setting where I can see your next slide.
Yeah. Should be good now, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, cool. Sorry about that. So, okay. Dear Master, Ching Sifu and sisters and brothers. Yeah, it's just how you mentioned. It's a regular, but it's time flies so fast that I just checked that why Su Ching ping me for the sharing. I said I just share. Look like I just shared last month, but actually it's already 3 months ago. Yeah, I have a commitment with her, saying that I try to make it regular, at least a quarter, but look like a quarter passed by so fast. This is kind of things that I do not expect. But when I have a free time, I try to share what I learned, what I encountered in Tzu Chi. So October Joy is why I named this site title. It's kind of related to what happened in the recently in US. I think the whole world know that we have elections. If you know that every election has a October surprise, right? So this October surprise just change the whole result of that. I think we have a new president, and everyone is not surprised or not expected or expected, but here is it, right? So and we can foresee some uncertainty, not only US, it's the whole world. So I deeply understand why masters say that once if you want the whole world to be awakening, the US should be awake first. Uh, that's see how powerful of US environments and the governments or policy would immediately change the whole world, right? So and it always master always said to us, the US disciple, because master think that you guys not doing a good job, not able to carry out the burdens. You see how is our burden right now to carry out the missions or visions of master, the good, the compassion vision. You can mention that how we can influence the governments, like what Indonesia or Philippines or even in Taiwan or Malaysia or I mean in you indirectly or directly you are the top of the NGOs that able to influence the governments, try instill compassion, right, the teaching of the Buddha, right. This is how the visions for every single master disciple. We are not only doing charity work. No, for my closer to master, we are not just doing activity, doing charity work, community service. Not only, right. We are trying to influence the environments, the society, the community, even the government. I think the top role model is Indonesia, right? So that's our top A team, top of the top right now from the master teaching recently. Indonesia able to influence the governments, presidents, and with all the foreign missions ready, with all the fundings from the government from the volunteer itself, right? So you can see sustainability, the influence itself. That's how we should in US volunteer, we should do that because we are the first Tzu Chi chapter outside Taiwan. Tzu Chi USA has been 35 years. So I know it's very hard because we have 10,000 NGO. They are all more than 100 years old. So you can imagine, but this is not an excuse. It has to be a very, very long-term, more aggressive, more dedicated. So yeah, US volunteer has much more to do. So, I think we disappointed master, so we are not doing a good job. Yeah, that's why bring this October surprise every 4 years. So but we'll have a lot anxiety because of the results, and then try to turn it to the October joys. That's how my emotion right now. So at least we joy Tzu Chi, right, with the Dharma from master. We are able, sometimes we able to transform, to turn our emotions, turn our environment to joys, right? Able to move on, right? So before before the election, actually, I I I I stopped by Jingse after leaving Malaysia, visiting my parents, my dad, because my mom passed away like 4 months ago. It's quite fast. So I stopped by Jingse, then try to recover myself, do some grieving. Master right now is my like mother, right? Mom, but because we just lost our mother. So everyone's in volunteer in Tzu Chi. If you treat Tzu Chi, it's not just like NGO in US. It's a home. Actually, Tzu Chi is a home, right? It's a real spirit home or physical home. I treat it as a physical home because our parents getting older. We need to face it. Uh, Eventually, they will pass away, leave us, right? But um, but fortunately, we have another home. Actually, in Hualien, when we encounter depression, encounter some unhappy things that we need grieving, we always go back to Jingse, right? So that should be a routine. Routine. At least in the whole world, there's a place that show us compassion, show us peaceful, right? So show us some uh, a regular ordering, right? Humanity of the thing itself. You see, I put a so nice picture over here for everyone to calm down your emotional. That's another another purpose of the sharing. So always remember, regardless what kind of thing encounter in our daily life, work, your family, friends, volunteer, everything, you need to find a place inside your mind or play inside the, the chaotic world, a place inside your chaotic world or chaotic mind that you should able to go back and do the grieving or or recover your compassions. I think after many after 25 years I joined Tzu Chi, that's recently I encountered this is so important. And fortunately, I has been doing that for many years. I just tell everyone uh, the Tzu Chi is not just the NGO like US, like Red Cross. You have time, you just come do the work and then you left. It's just an NGO, right? But no, if you treat Tzu Chi like this, you lost a lot. It actually is with home, with the Dharma, with our master as our mother, right? In spiritual way, in the wisdom way. So that's why I stopped by uh, Taiwan before flying back to US. So try to have some grievings for myself. And I still see Master walking this circle so that Master can practice her strengths. And you know why, right? Because Master is right now is in Taipei, in Kaohsiung. That's why she need to do all the visiting to every chapter. I say that actually it's a visiting and giving strength to all the volunteers, especially the elder volunteers that work together with Master for 55 years, right? So Master need to give a lot of strength to them moving on. So, and I also knowing that right now, I think if not mistaken, should be every night all the volunteer, like hospital volunteer, they they attend the Jing's class, actually chaired by Brother Joe Wang. So you can see how diligence right now in the the vibes right now in Jingse. There's a lot of Dharma study on Dharma learning. Yeah, we should do that. Dharma study in the morning or at night. It just always remind us in our chaotic uh, minds facing a lot of chaotic world, right? It's always remind us come back to your home. Yeah, come back to your peaceful home that learns some Dharma. It's a good way to give us strength and moving forward. Yeah, so that's for everyone's that still not going back to Jingse yet. This is how the daily practice in Jingse. But in fact, uh, this time the master has not gone out for breakfast and lunch. A kind of surprise for me. Then you know, right? So because of the master strength getting degraded. So I always mentions that we cannot take for granted. So every time master comes out to give a teaching on the first day of the uh, new lunar month or middle of the new lunar month, we must cherish it. We cannot just take it as the like listen in and out quickly. No, you should really cherish it. It's not much left, right? In fact, master already not able to come out to try to reserve energy. So that's another reminder for me. So how's the master doing? I think I remember 3 months ago I shared in this year March the whole U.S. Leadership chapter. We went back, have a camp, try to understand how we can make U.S. more sustainable. Right. So we have three topics that we discuss: membership, volunteer, and young generations, and assimilate the American mainstreams. So these are three challenges that we are facing right now. So I recapped actually when master uh, um, uh, made us actually she need to bring the drift. So you can see the voice. Just how one sister mentioned that the voice of the master is really weak at the time. Yeah, it's true. At the beginning of the year or in the middle of the year, master still very weak. So so this is what happening. So and I still remember, right? Master mentions that uh, he comforts our disciple, say that this is the law of nature. I already satisfied. So right now, I only seize every second chance to talk or to teach, right? So this is how master reply back to us. Even we are seeing her body is so weak, right? Need a drip for sustain the energy. So this is the recap. So how is the master doing in October? Actually, master is doing so good. I can see the voice. You can see this is a team from Moa, Johor. So I just understand that right now, especially Malaysia. Malaysia is the first country that have a vows to master. They would like to go back to Jingse more frequently, probably once every 2 weeks, not months, not year, 2 weeks. Try to visit master. I mean, so the teams can be very small from Sieli or Hechi. So this is one of the team from center from Moa. I still recall. They just sat quietly at the back of the room. So when there's a chance after the meetings, they just squeeze in and uh, a normal chat with the master. And master although already had a 4-hour long meeting, she still sit there and listen to our sister brother from Lamoa, Johor. So this is how, so it's like mother, right? It's like our mother, our moms, they always welcome the family member visit Jingse and let you express your learnings. So this is how master is doing. No drip, you can see that. Yeah, master, fantastic. So and what shocked me is that I the whole day is I'm inside this room, and I also encounter a team from Nepal alongside with volunteers Singapore, Malaysia, or Dr. Tang and Ki Hongs all came back to report to master, and it's a 4-hour meeting, 4 hours meeting. So you can amazing, right? I I take a few nap in the middle of the meeting because the 4 hour I cannot take. And normal people cannot take it, or you you will feel asleep. And but how master performance is even the master able to deep dive into every single PowerPoint and ask questions. Why this Jingsi presumes is correct? Is this correct? It's asking that detail of the questions, and there are hundreds of the PowerPoint that they need to share with master with the trip to Nepal, right? So 4 hours. We only allowed a 15-minute break, and and sometimes we ask master, should we break? Because we want master take a break, right? No, master said, let's continue. And the second time we ask again, and then this time master look at us. Oh, it's not that I need to break, it's you guys that need to break. Yes, actually, indeed, we need we need some break. So we just went out, and we thought that we have a 30-minute break. No, we even finished our cake. Master already called us back. Just a 15 minutes, so quick, and you can see Master already walking around, train his her master, right? And this is our master. How old is Master right now? Do you know? 88 years old. 88, double 8 years old, and she has all the stamina, carry out 4 hours meeting. So amazing. But in other side, master actually sacrifice her life for us, really, right? Because her last wish is no, of course, worry about US, and another one is Nepal and Bodh Gaya, right? The Buddha's hometown. I think really appreciate the Singapore and Malaysian volunteer already pick up the last vows for master to benefit our Buddha hometowns, right? So yeah, this is what happens. So last quarter, how about us? Are you guys doing great? Have joys? Hope that everyone's taking care of my bodies. So I just asking because you see Philippine Michael Shaw. So they brought one brother. He looked very young, and he suddenly has a tumor in the head. So quite serious. And luckily that our Hualien hospital able to save him, right? So yeah, impermanent, it's always strike us, right? So hope that everyone taking care your mind, your body. Make sure you learn from master. Walk a lot, do some activity, just not sitting there. But master need to sit there. That's why she really sees any moment to do exercise. So to take care of the body. Yeah, we really need to do that. Diet, do more activity, right? Taking care of your body and mind. This is how so normal, so ordinary, right? Master doing every day, right? So no fancy, no supernatural. It's just so ordinary, right? So that's how I'm saying. And remember, Master think that she feel satisfied. So are we feel satisfied? I don't think so. So we need to still carry on our vows, but we should seize every second we can a chance to talk. This is what Master doing. But for us as a disciple, we should seize every moment. Try to accumulate our blessings through Tzu work. Try to be compassionate, be joyful, taking care of your mind, and doing things that really make you satisfied. If you at the end of your life, so make you satisfied, even you strike by the impermanent, right? Like this brother from Philippines, you still want to come home. You still want to find your peaceful place, right? That's how Tzu Chi guide you in your mind or in your body, right? So that's very important. So how Tzu Chi is a comfort home for volunteer around the world. That's what I learned. Just 1.5 day in Jingshe, I learned a lot, and I call it Tzu A team, the team from Singapore and Malaysia that able to, this presentation. They just presented 4 days ago, and Master want them to go to Bodhigaya and to carry out some of the mission impossible, and came back after 4 days. There's a lot of details that they need to talk to governments, clear out all the license for the housings, all the very, very tedious work. And yeah, 4 days in 4 days. So they are like back and forth. You see how sacrifice the A team. I think most of the brothers, sisters in the Zoom from Malaysia, you should proud of that, or Singapore, you should proud of yourself, because this team is give up their time, give up their money, and give up their normal life, right? I think in Master point of view, you are Tzu Chi A teams, and I really strides when the Master mentions this one. Without you all, I mean, you all means the team from Singapore and Malaysia. I don't dare to as uh, uh, you see what the Master doing, right? To expect to do anything for the Buddha's hometown in this life. Wow! When I heard this praise from Master, you can see everyone face from the team from Singapore and Malaysia. I really proud of them, because I'm so from Malaysia. So I know Ki Hong and know Dr. Tang so well. So I really proud you guys. This then you can see this is the last vows for Master, right? So without you all, I don't dare to expect to do anything for the Buddha's hometown in this life. So so great compliment from Master. We wish that Master said to U.S. volunteer once. Not sure I should wait for the next live or not. But yeah, that's how great, excellent work from you all. Yeah, and Master mentions uh, because they present there's a a new prayer in the Nepal language, and Master really likes the compositions of the music. Master said the bell sound is so beautiful. I'm not sure how many people listen to this. Later, I will click this YouTube video and listen to the what is a beautiful sound from the mastermind. This is the ones. This is the ones that the beautiful sounds can really can comfort you and in your chaotic minds, if you really and the vocal itself also so a sense of the devotions. Everyone's heard about she sing about this prayer. uh, you will feel the sense of devotions here. So let hear about this one. So that's why I need to open the soundtrack. Okay. Okay, so yes, you can play it. You can find it in YouTube, right? You see that the vocal is so beautiful, and the bell itself. I share it to US volunteer. They like it so much. It always can calm down our emotional. So I feel it. Yeah, it's to say to you. Okay. Yeah, hope you can enjoy it. When you feel you need something to calm you down, I think these songs, this prayer is a good one. See the bell. Yeah, this is what Master, when I uh, hear it in the room with Master, Master mentioned 2 to 3 times the bell is so beautiful. Yeah, I think this is the first time a Master heard about this new version of the prayer. Okay, so another that's a story about what I learned in Jingse in October, like when I stopped by there. So I came back to US, and there's few things that make me joyous. While had some tensions in our elections. So this is the first time the VOAD. VOAD is a voluntary organization active in disaster. So is a organizations that collect all the NGO in US. So I mentioned there are 10,000 NGO in US, and there are among them there are 8,000 is related to active in disaster. So in North America, America is so big. North America, we are kind of actively participate in this North America VOAD. And this first time they carry out a big conference meeting, and Tzu Chi was selected to host a meeting. So we are so proud of that. So as I mentioned, nearly like 40 NGO in northern California, and near 100 attendants, right? So in US, we try so hard, very hard, and the NGO market is so competitive, right? It's like, and some of them are 100 more than 100 years old. So Tzu Chi is just 35. We can see that it's very new. Even 35 is considered new, right? So we have a lot of challenges over there. That's why we need to be humble, right? Um, and always partner with the experienced NGO. So and because of our attitude, I think it should be an attitude. They willing like us, and we always provide what we call a cash debit card to the victims of fire or floods. So Tzu Chi in US is considered is very compassionate NGO because we able to give people immediately aid for the victims, right? And for established NGO like Red Cross or Salvation Army, they might need to take months in order to complete the process. So for established NGO, they have a lot of process to going through. So that's why they cannot able to provide this debit cash. That's the reason Master always tell US volunteer, you need to act fast. You need to act fast. When people immediately need it, you just go out and help them. Don't wait. If you wait for 2 months, they already have other NGO coming in to provide the help. Why they need us, right? We cannot compete with all these $1 billion kind of NGO. So master teaching is correct. So we need to act fast, and we need to give them a significant amount of cash so that they can feel you're coming here to help. So master always want to raise our debit cash limit from like 500 to thousands. Now they want us to deliver 1,000 cash for the victim, because the 1,000 is really able to provide those victims that lost their home because of the fire and flood. So this is how the US is doing the disaster relief. And because we are doing that for 35 years, so you can see we got recognitions from this voice. That's why I want to share with you how US organize the NGO. I think it is a right way, structured way, organized way. So I think we should do that in Malaysia or Singapore or other country. If you have a lot of NGO, Tzu Chi can be hosting this NGO together, right? We are not going to compete each other. We should treat it as a partnership. That's how 借力使力 partnership. This is how Taiwan Tzu Chi is a partnership with a lot of NGO around the world, especially in Poland, right? Because of the war in Ukraine, so we don't have any volunteer in Poland. So who is going to carry out the Tzu Chi relief? So we need to partner with the NGO. So it's a whole new direction for us. That's why in US they has been doing that for many years. So reaching out to the mainstream NGO is always our goal in US, but in other country, in Malaysia, Singapore, you are the mainstream, or Philippines or Indonesia, you are the mainstream, right? You are top 5 or top 3 or top 10, right? So mainstream, you should able to have this kind of organization power to keep everyone together. I think this is how Indonesia is doing right now. They recruit a lot of entrepreneur, right? So yeah, for 30 years we are recognized, and we try to do a mutual support. This is 1 week before the elections. So it should create a kind of mutual support to giving back to the community, regardless what races, what culture you have, right? So it's to be a right direction we should go into. See our Tzu mini Jingse abode at the back, and then we have others will add a banner at front. This is how breaking the boundary, right? It should be seamlessly can be collaborate together. So only great love can break the boundary. So this picture tells a lot how what's the approach we are doing. So, and they like the environment, the Tzu Chi environment. They know we are Buddhisms, and they like environment so much. And we all the dishes we provide is vegetarian, and they know also vegetarian for environmental protection. So they respect our environment. And indeed, our Jingshi above Jingshi Hall decorate so neat and nice that make everyone come together, and they like it so much. So we do not need to sacrifice our culture, right? So you do not know why. Uh, the design for master, right? This all design is carried out, copy exactly from Jingshe, 90% of that. So you can imagine the mind state of master, how she designed the whole Jingse. When you enter the Jingse, you immediately your mind, chaotic mind will calm down. The same thing effect over here. That's why we are trying to duplicate all the Jingse above the Jingse Hall for every country should be the same, because it has the impact into our mind. It's just not the design itself only. It has some hidden power, hearing everyone mind. So I think we prove it this time. But you can see that most of them are white Americans and Latino and some of the African Americans. So it's almost the real USA here. Right? So yeah, believe in master, right? Yeah. And then I have another choice is a donation, money, money, money. Without money, we cannot do anything. We cannot do charity, but not so. For the money itself, actually, is the love, right? From everyone. It is how you manifest your love. If you love it just inside, it's just a small love. You can love with the actions, donation. That's a great love, right? That's why we have a two superstar. I think most of the Chinese know these two superstar, Qi Yi and Pan Yeying. We know it since we are in our I think primary school. Yeah, it should be middle school. Yeah, in Penang. So yeah, we raised 1.5 million, I think now 1.6 million for expenses. You can see that because every household we gave like thousands US dollar. We need a lot of donations to support our charity and disaster relief. Yeah, Tiffany, you know, uh, yeah, uh, 子路, Jane Sijie daughter, right? She's now very actively helping us in Northern California. So, okay, another joy is I visit the long-time friends, old friends, Don, and some other residents living in the mountain, like off the grid area, like around 1.5 hours from my home. We have become so often. Why? Because of the wildfire in US, right? So even after 4 years, she's not able to recover yet. You should see how slow is the US NGO and government when you hit by the major disaster that you need reconstructions. You take times because they are off the grid. They do not have insurance, so even take more times. So there's a lot of people suffering in US, and not just a surface that in the proper US, right? There's a lot of people suffering. So that's why the Chi play a critical role here. So we just need to drive deep into the woods, and you can see the pine tree and redwood start to grow greens. This is how what we call Bao, the temporary tent, the big, very big tents that provided by the FEMA, the federal government. It's 4 years. Yeah, then you need to build it yourself. They just provide the material. So you see how tough it done that. She already 75 years old. You can't imagine living in the woods without a proper house for 4 years. So when I see her, I always admire her for her strength, able to face everyday challenges, right? So that's why you will ask back yourself, what kind of challenges you are facing? You have a nice home. If everyone look like it should be living okay, so you should not complain there. When when you see these elders residents in US, right? So yeah, and then the master all the things that Tzu Chi is doing actually is try to create what we call a powerful wave of a blessing, right? This is a word from the master to Thailand teams. Master say that it often say that try to prevent disaster, avoid calamities. We need to elevate the positive energy of blessing. They call blessed energy. Therefore, everyone's as a current climate out balance, we need to tune our heart and create harmony more than ever. That's why I ask you, how are everyone doing? Is it, more harmony uh, around yourself? So in the past, people always say with an arrogant tone, human effort can conquer the nature. You're so arrogant, but actually, this phase is actually correct if we replace the arrogance with the power kindness. Right? With the power kindness, we actually can conquer nature. So let's see. This is a hurricane from Taiwan. Before I flew from Penang to Taiwan. So one day before, this is how what happens. You can see everyone just pay attention on this one. Wow, it disappeared. That's a powerful wave of blessings. That's what Master mentions. Even the recent one, it just went went over Taiwan so quickly to minimize the damage, right? So this is what we call the real powerful wave of blessing. So we need to accumulate conquer the nature with the power of kindness. This is how, especially in US volunteer, we try to uh, uh, leverage, show the community more kindness, more compassion, to accumulate those blessed energy, so that that area will be peace, or if they hit by the disaster, they will be a quick ones, right? A small one, or even disappear, like in Taiwan. Amazing, right? So I think keep in mind, everyone's every actions we do in the Tzu or in your area, in your living area, there's a create a blessed energy, right? If we do it in a harmony way, we should do it in a harmony way, right? Not with your chaotic mind. Even you doing Tzu Chi, you always complains a lot. With your chaotic mind, I don't think you create any blessing, right? To yourself and to others. So harmony mind with the blessing energy, uh, conquer with the power kind of reach out to the community with this kind of power. I think eventually we will create this blessing itself. I bless myself, US, the whole US, I think the whole world itself, right? Every day, even our blessing so small, can't change the thing right now, but at least one at a time, right? It's like uh, uh, the bamboo, right? 滴水成的 a small drop of water, it means a lot, right? Okay, so that's the surprise. So try to turn the surprise anxiety to joy, right? So keep your minds not only in October, every day, right? Every second, oh, oh, hours, right? Try your heart, right? It's great that you can do it every second. If not, days, weeks is fine, right? Sometimes people take more time able to turn, so but we need to turn, right? So at the end, few encounter with master. Masters told me when I rise, very obedience and filial because even I just transit. I told master I just transit and want to see you. Master is so happy, 很乖，很孝顺. I'm kind of surprised. And when leaving, some mother said, "When were you coming back?" I think master always ask everyone, You have to respond fast as soon as possible." That's what I reply. That's why, right? It's our home, right? Taiwan. So, and during those days, at above foreign master sitting in the rooms and brought a very deep feeling to myself. Really, master truly worked very, very hard. Right? Yeah, he worked very hard. She almost sacrificed her body or her life to us. Yeah, right. So this is you can feel it when you sit beside in the room, right? Right. So that's why Brother Stephen Wong said, what the master need most right now for disciple is to take the responsibility and then take on even more. I think the sister brothers in from Singapore, in Taiwan, or uh, Mozambique, they all disciple that love so much by master. You take so hard responsibility and you help master a lot. We wish that in US we are also following you all and hope that we are gradually doing more blessings, more work, leverage more kindness to the community. That eventually one day we will change the whole environment of US that which impact the whole world. That's our big visions, right? But I think this is what mentions. So proud of you all, right? Okay, thank you so much. This is October Joy. So hope everyone's have a joyfulness uh, weekend. Thank you so much.
So much, Father Bao Ru, for the great sharing your devotional love for Master, your dedication to the path, and more importantly, you share the joy that you have gained with all of us. There's all the time we have, but I just have one question, Brother Bao Ru. You mentioned in the US, there are a lot of NGOs, so that's a bit of you use the word competing. Can I take it to mean that there's a lot of kindness being spread around the US with all the NGOs at the moment?
Yeah, it's always have been like this way. There's a 10,000 NGO around the US, right? So especially helping the communities. So US, the culture itself, even children starting in the primary school, they already encourage them to do community service. This kind of difference from Malaysia, from what I grow up, right? So for my two daughters, they already start doing community service in primary school, in middle school, high school, uni, college, and after they graduate, right? The whole culture itself for 200 years is helping each other because they actually is based on the conservative Christian value from England, right? When they migrate 200, so that culture, giving culture, is very deep inside Americans' life, right?
Mhm.
So, but because of some complicated mind right now, environment itself, those things gradually become less and less. But the organization itself is still very active,
Okay.
right?
So what you're saying is underlying in the society, there is great loving kindness.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Because we are Tzu Chi, we reach out this kind of people more often than normal people, right? Normal people just look at the TV or podcast, they hear very bad thing. But in reality itself, the Tzu Chi people, when we engage with those white American or black or Latino, they all very kind. We are like sister and brothers. Like you see in the VOAD meeting, right? 100 of them like that. Oh, you treat us so well. Yeah, it's a happy family, big family. Yeah, so you need to see things a different way. How you receive the information from what channel, and how should the people receive this information from the other channel, right? The real channel. So it's still a lot of good kindness for humanity. Don't give up.
Thanks so much, Brother Bao Ru,
Thank you.
for I think now you're given hope to the world.
Yeah, Tzu Chi always give hope to everyone. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for all the great sharing, brothers and sisters. That's all the time we have for this Saturday. So as we end this session today, I wish you all have a very great weekend and a great week ahead. And now let's offer 3 bows to the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha. First bow. Second bow. Third bow. We also offer 1 bow to our both masters. Bow. Okay, great. Wow. Thank you so much, everybody, for staying right through, and what about Ru for the change that I have on the sequence, and thank you for catering for that. All right,
Thank you.
great.
Have a
So
good
thank you
weekend.
so much, and thank you
Bye-bye.
for all your great sharing, Gardens.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Everyone, bye.